Are you ready for a Russo SBC player review for Team of the Season card? Looks pretty good to me on the face of it. Okay, let's see. She's 5'8", 5-star, 4-star with controlled acceleration. Right-footed. Can play center middle, cam, or striker. Let's see. She has double pluses for everything for striker. She has it for shadow striker and half winger for cam, and then playmaker and half winger for center middle. Okay. She does have tiki talk and incisive, so that means she actually could play center middle or cam. And it should actually work out. She has finesse and game changer, which that's good because whether you play her more to the left or more to the right, if you're playing her in the center, she's right-footed, so if you play her more to the left, then do the finesse shots. If you're playing her as the right center middle, then just do the B button, no finesse shot, and just do the game changer plus. So that should work out well. She does have precision header. First touch, that's really important. Rapid, quick step, that's a good combo with tech plus. And then enforcer also, that's good for the L2. Alright, let's see her stats. Looks like she has good pace and really good shooting. Man, if you put a hawk on that, could have 98 for attacking position and finishing, 99 shot power, 97 long shots. Man, that seems like that'd be awfully good. Let's see. Based on the vision and long passing stuff, I'd rather play her as a striker than a cam or center middle. I'm sure with incisive and tiki she'd still be okay in center middle. But we'll see in a minute. I have to fit her into my team, of course. So, she's over here somewhere. 93, wherever she is. Okay, she's right here. Which means I'll have to put her in there where Redondo is. And then to make sure she has full chemistry, I'll have to put in a couple other WSL players. Okay, I only need to put in one. Could put in more. Alright, so that's the team I'm going to go with then for the review. Player on poacher, because that's what I'm used to for strikers. And I'll try on the 4-4-1-1. And I'll just do the squad battles against the promo team. And the reason for that is I just don't want the internet thing interfering. That way it's single player, because a lot of reviews that people do, and they're like 8 to 12 ping, well, you can't really tell how well the player will do because you don't know if their opponent has like 50 or 60 ping, and that's why theirs seems faster and they can maneuver around. Or precision shooting's the biggest thing. For reviews, you do not want precision shooting because then it matters more where the person holding the controller aims, not how well the stats are affecting the shots from the player. So if you're testing someone out, then you want it on the assisted shooting, the normal or semi-assisted, however they label it, because precision shooting, that can make them make stuff they normally wouldn't with those ratings, or if the person holding the controller messes up, it can make them miss things that that player normally would have made. And then, yeah, sometimes I do reviews in rush mode, but then it depends on if I get teammates that actually play, because lately a lot of them, they just stand there, they just put a rubber band on L2 and don't actually play the matches, which is dumb. So that way doing this, I eliminate that problem. I eliminate the internet connection problem, unless my internet just crashes and it kicks me out of the match. And then I eliminate the precision shooting thing. That way, hopefully, the review can be as reflective as how the player performs as possible, not based on too many external factors.
Hopefully, we're not disappointed.
We'll see.
And the referee gets this game going.
This mode, instead of rush, we'll see if she actually goes where she's supposed to. Because some players are smart, some are dumb when you try to use them.
Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
There you go.
She'll be very keen to get off to a flying start because this is her debut for the club.
Well, there's quite a lot of pressure on her to come in and start strong. She'll know that, but I'm sure she'll relish the challenge. I'm looking forward to watching her play here.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Come on, ref.
Well, they look like they're set up in a 3-5-2, which looks quite defensive from the off. It'll be interesting
They're
to
too
see
scared
how
to get
the
it near roll
line up. If it's a flat 3 or 1 or 2 holding, however it is, it's going to be compact in there.
Oh, Sue, look at this.
There you go.
Back of the net, and a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better than that.
I just use the B button because she has that game changer plus.
Well, here's the replay. And just look
because finesse shots are slower. If you didn't know, you know the R1 and shooting for finesse. It slows your player down, and it takes a little bit longer for them to actually shoot. That's why if you have game changer, you can be running at full speed like that and just press B and shoot running at full speed. Which sometimes that can be the difference whether the opponent barely catches you or not. Because they don't have to tackle you to take the ball. All they have to do is catch up to you and use A button to be pushing on the player, and then that lowers their composure rating is what that does.
Cherki. Bruno Fernandes has it. Chance to do damage.
Give me that ball. I don't want to use her to chase him down and tackle because it'll just waste her stamina too fast.
Well, giving the ball away. Plenty of support here. Now, does she mean business?
That was finesse. But it does seem like they have slowed down the actual shot of finesse too. When you get the shot off, then it seems like it moves slower to me. Oops. Yeah, see, I shouldn't have tried finesse there with Sosa either. Should have just went for the game changer. Especially since she has game changer plus anyways.
Made it look routine.
Didn't win that one.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
On a Batier. Rolfo.
That was finesse with a volley. So that worked. Sometimes that prevents the goalkeeper from actually repositioning themselves if you can do a volley. Because I do that a lot with Redondo too. That way you don't take a touch first. Then the goalkeeper doesn't react as well. See, like that, so that you just immediately kick the goal instead of taking a touch first. Because then the goalkeeper doesn't know which direction your player's going in. Like if you take a touch to one side, then the goalkeeper tends to move that way. Of course, you can use that on purpose too. Like if you do L1, take a touch to the left, the goalkeeper will start to move that way, and then you can shoot a cross body or a cross goal the other direction. But it just depends on how you like to play. I just wanted to see, make sure she can do volleys though. Oops, I messed that up. Because when I play, I do like to do volley shots a lot. Probably like, I don't know, maybe close to a third of the goals that I get are volley shots.
Galvez. Russo. Good run, very much in control of the situation.
Okay, let's check out this.
Trying to plot a route.
Okay, well, they didn't get close enough for the enforcer to really come into play, but that's what I was trying to do. Good job, Russo. I was trying with L2, but they weren't close enough to actually do anything. And then just did a near post regular shot, didn't even do finesse or nothing.
And when one team cuts loose in this fashion, it's hard to know what to do next. Could be threatening, and he stopped them in their tracks. Real chance.
So you can do that, and just like I just did, just take one step, one touch to the side, and then shoot it. And that works really well a lot of times. You'll see in the replay, just take one step to the right, then do it. Especially for like near post, that way you can get more of a straight shot instead of having to try to curve it. But all the shots have worked well so far. I just need to try out low driven with her. Let me see, I'm pretty sure she has low driven, doesn't she? Let's see, maybe she doesn't. Well, that only shows 7, so if she has more playstyles than that, it won't show on here. Where can you see them? Oh, right there. Let's see. Now, she doesn't have low driven, but I'll try it if I get the opportunity, just in case.
A lopsided contest.
I'd like to try a header, but
Holland.
it's hard to get the opportunity for those.
Russo. Sosa.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard to get opportunities for a header. See, I just lose the ball and stuff trying to force it. Because then you got to wait for them to get in position.
2 minutes of stoppage time here. Intelligent ball. Oh, chance!
Oh. Yeah, I was trying to help too. He couldn't get it, but then he rammed into her right when I pressed the shoot thing. Alright, let's see. She's still at 82. So she doesn't have relentless. Yeah, that's right. So it might not last the whole match, depending on how you play. Forget how many goals I've done with her already. You know, that are using energy. But that's why I wasn't chasing anyone down with her to tackle. Just because I wanted to test out her shooting as much as I could. Oops, messed that up. Give me that back.
Sosa. Teammates
I think she's offside. Yeah.
And that is offside.
It is way offside.
William Saliba. On to Holland. On to Semenyo.
Yeah, right.
Determined defending.
Not getting past Sheila, dude.
Sosa. Good looking run.
Come on.
Oh,
she's not the one up there. I wanted Russo to be in the center for the header,
but not quite good enough.
Yeah, she wasn't positioned in there.
Sosa. And he read it superbly.
That's bad. That's a bad mistake. Get back here.
30 minutes left for play. Alessia Russo. It's the challenge that was required.
Pretty sloppy, huh? Okay, now let's try the
Well, both sides
too many. There's too many people. They're on each side, so
Yeah, they're just rushing the passes a bit here. It's all a bit messy,
Okay, now
isn't
let's
it?
try this out.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball.
Then they got in the way, another one. But yeah, one-on-one, that L2 works for the enforcer.
Well, back and forth in terms of possession.
Come on, Sheila, let's go. Oops.
Really targeting the keeper. And surely, when he finds the net, he could hardly
I don't know how that happened. It's not like I had no goalkeeper in there.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And back to Misa. Over the touchline for
I guess this promo team isn't slow enough for me to get past them with Misa.
Sosa. Very alertly winning back possession.
Oh, come on.
Just 15 minutes remaining.
Well, Carmelo's gonna jack you. So the only thing I haven't been able to try is the header, but it's hard to get the right circumstances.
Alessia Russo.
Yeah, she's too tired at this point in the second half of the game, so probably by the 60th minute you're going to want to sub her out.
Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
You can't hold on to the ball for that long. He has to see the pass earlier and give it.
Now try it.
Now, can she put this one away?
There you go. She can curve them with her finesse. I just took the one step to the side first, give her a little better angle. Right, you can see that.
Well, look how she gets the head up, spots the run. It's a lovely pass. And with the keeper off his leg,
Oh,
such
I
a delicate
thought I
finish.
pressed
A
finesse,
simply
but
stunning goal.
apparently she just did the game changer one instead. Alright, let's try out a tackle then. She's too tired to really outrun him anymore. She can elbow him, but then didn't recover quick enough afterwards.
And the through ball.
Yeah, that was her incisive pass. Yeah, of course Anna can make it. That's why she's one of my normal players on the team. Yeah, so for the first 60 minutes of the match, you're good. But after that, you might want to consider subbing her out. She can do okay, but she's not really going to be outpacing people so much after 60 minutes. Then they might be able to catch her, especially if they're smart enough to sub in players, so they have fresh legs. But she can shoot accurate, that's for sure.
And it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, that was
The
really
L2
wasn't it?
enforcer
The play
shield
going forward
dribbling,
was so clinical.
that works
Took
too.
it apart at times and produced some top quality finishing
Yeah, it's
too.
just
It's a great
on semi-pro for the review, so that's why it's that easy and you get that many goals. I'll go check out her card one last time before I end this. So let's see. So yeah, she got the 6 goals and 1 assist in that match, but that was just semi-pro against the promo team. You don't want to drop it below semi-pro to test anyone, because once you drop it below there, then it enhances their stats and abilities. Because you can be like almost at half field and make power shot goals and stuff if you put it like on beginner for like that 20 goals and assists objective. So you need it semi-pro or higher for their stats to actually be accurate. Because if you put it on professional, it'll still have the exact same performance for them, for how accurate they are, how fast they are, that kind of stuff. I did do 1 incisive pass, and that's how she got that assist. So that does work. But playing in the center middle, I personally wouldn't do it, because then for me, I'd be running around doing tackles, interceptions, all that stuff, and you're going to wear her down more, because she does not have relentless. but as a striker, you should be good. I didn't get to try out the header, just the situation didn't come up. The enforcer does work pretty well with the L2 dribbling, you know, as long as you're one-on-one. If you have 2 or 3 people after you, they're coming from different directions, that ability doesn't work for anyone. But yeah, that works. The game changer shots work well. The finesse works. The incisive, the tiki-taka, so you don't make mistakes. First touch does make a difference, so you can take off quicker. If you didn't know, when you pass to somebody, especially regular passes, it still matters for through passes with Y, but regular passes with A especially, before you receive the ball with the receiver, hold L1, and then as soon as the ball touches you, you can switch what buttons you're using, you know, R1, R2, whatever you want to do. But if you hold L1 first, when you have that first touch, then you can move and take off a lot quicker and better. That way it doesn't seem to like stun your players, if you've experienced that before, where you receive a pass and it seems like your player's temporarily stunned and can't move at all. Well, if you have first touch and do the L1 thing while receiving it, that helps get rid of that. The rapid and quick step, those were both useful. The technical plus is cool to have. Yeah, I think I would go with the Hawk, though. It would give even more shot power and long shots. And it even add a little bit to finishing, a little bit more to pace. So that'd be cool. But I think it's worth it. It's 2 88 squads and 1 87 squad. You got 2 Team of the Weeks in there, I think, or TOTS cards that you can put in. So like if you're getting a bunch of duplicate TOTS cards, you might want to use that, so then you can just put in some like 85s or 86s, and not use up your 88s and stuff so much. One of the squads does have to have a WSL player, and one of them has to have an Arsenal player. So it's not like super cheap, but it's not super expensive either. I think it's what's a little bit more than that TOTS pick that we get to do every 2 days. So we'll get to do it 3 times, the 1 of 3 team of the season pick. So it's slightly more than that, because I think that's 287 squads and an 86, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's slightly more than that, but then you know exactly who you're getting and what you're getting out of it. So if you need a striker, then I'd totally recommend it. Or for one of your gauntlet teams or something like that. Even as a substitute striker, because she does have the pace, play styles in there, and good shooting and everything. So whether you wanted her as a starter or a sub, either way that should be good. I'm just putting my team back to how I normally have them. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this one. Hope that review was useful for you. Catch you next time.